Troopers and grinders. We are winging it this time. Kobe was asking me, "Hey Hank, are you going live today?" And I was just thinking, what do I have? What do I have to go live with? I wanted to do some karaoke eventually, and I'm still practicing some of those songs, but I didn't feel it was the right time to do it right now. But I thought, why not do a little quickie stream? People like Hank the Tank when he's improvising and just doing his thing. I do have a little bit to talk about, I guess. First of all, the last week of Contender Series wrapped up, and Hank the Tank got 5 out of 6 correct for the final week, and I'm actually happy. I'm proud of myself for that one, because God knows you're lucky if you even get 2 right with Contender Series sometimes. And I was lucky enough to get 5 out of 6 right, so I had a good finger on the pulse in terms of the very last week, which I'm happy about. I imagine if I did absolutely terrible the last week, then wouldn't that have just been like, well, that's just proof that you're shit at Contender Series picks after all. But no, I proved instead that I do consistently all right when it comes to Contender Series. Now, there is on Tapology a symbol for how well you did. Ah, fuck. No. What? Oh, man. I got gold at the end. Are you kidding me? It was platinum before. So because I got one pick wrong on the last week, it demoted me to gold from platinum. Wow. All right. I mean, it's better than silver and being a can, I guess. I guess that's all right. UFC, I'm on champion tier, which is really good. Don't know how long that's going to last, though. We still got a couple months. Wow. I was expecting a way happier announcement with that than what I got. Well, that's life, isn't it? That's life. Lets you down way more times than you think it will, but you keep on pushing on regardless. And you know what? I'm happy that I got 5 out of 6 correct on the very last week. So what if I'm not a perfectionist, I know friends and other predictors who got way more wrong than I did for that last week. So I don't know. I'm going to take that as a fucking W. Hey, it could have been worse. So yeah, what a fucking what a season of Contender Series. Actually, I sort of want to go through it. Because this has been a really good season. And for a show that's already consistently really good. I want to discuss some things. A guru did a video on just how good Contender Series has been this year. I think I might as well go through it. Actually, I'll go through everything. I'll go through every single week. Just as a sort of overview of the whole thing. Let's see. All right, starting with week 1. Let's take a look at that. It started from humble beginnings, and then it got better as time went on. Let me share my screen here. Pretty sure I got a nice background for this. And let me zoom in as well. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. Yes, okay. So starting with the first week. Yuri Panfarov beat Christopher Ewart in sort of a mid-fight. Radley De Silva versus George Mango shit the bed. Susarkayev got the body kick. Pretty iconic moment, and then he showed up on the next pay-per-view. Got a finish, but he honestly didn't look the best. So that was all right. Ty Miller got a contract from a decision, and then Bufia didn't get any contract. Honestly, terrible way to start the season. Man, I forgot how bad the start to this thing was. But it got better. It slowly and surely got better as time went on. I remember week 2 being a highlight. There was a fair amount of finishes here, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I am mistaken. Wait, whoa. This was week 2? No way this was week 2. No, that's week 5. How the fuck did I... Wait a minute. No. Nah, that's wrong. No way. I remember fucking Cam Rousen got a knockout in the second week. Yeah, it was this one right here. Wait, am I on crazy pills? What's going on here? Okay, yeah. Here's the right one. Yep, this is the one. This reminded everybody that we were in good hands with Contender Series. Ramiro Jimenez with a big time knockout early on. Josh Hockett gets a round 2 knockout, ground and pound with elbows, and then he cuts the promo that turns himself heel. Becomes a fucking villain. How did nobody see this coming? Like, everybody was shocked that this guy dared to say what he did after his win. And I was like, guys, I always have to tell people, guys, you don't know this guy. You don't know this man. He is a fucking bastard with backwards fucking hick Alabama man political views with no substance whatsoever. And he just fucking rambles. He's worse than Colby Covington, and they never believe me. And then he cuts the promo and they're like, oh, I'm shocked Josh Hockett said that. Like, this is the least what's the word for it? This is like the most obvious secret ever. It's like, I don't know how to put it, but yeah, it's the world's least best kept secret that Josh Hockett is a fucking disgusting pig. But it is a fucking bigot. And, people were all of a sudden, who is this Josh Hockett guy? So it worked. He got attention. Everybody hates him, and he got the contract anyway, which is what, that's his 4D chess movies. He gets to say what he says, and UFC rewards him for it. But that should have been the least well-kept secret, that Josh Hockett is a piece of shit. Who uses it to get influence, by the way. So whenever you hate on him, you're actually giving him what he wants by giving him an audience. It's best to ignore him. Anyway, then Lewis Lee Scott got a sick fucking knockout of an Indian fighter. Maybe he's got absolutely no fucking ceiling in the UFC, because Indian talent fucking sucks, and it took him 3 rounds to finish this guy. But still got his contract. He's going to be exciting for as long as he's in the UFC. And then this has been the success story of the entire show, as far as I'm concerned. This guy, Cam Rousen, went from getting fucking out-muscled and fucking dog-humped by Torres Finney to getting a sick knockout on Contender Series, and then getting a sick knockout on the Aussie card too. What even was that card? Olberg versus Reyes. Got a beautiful knockout against what's his face? Oh, Andre Petrowski. Knocked him out. That's a solid guy to beat. Like, in your UFC debut, and you knock out Andre Petrowski, like, that shows that you've actually got quite the future in your weight division. 185 middleweight, he can make a run. Cam Rousen could easily make a run here. It was an awesome moment. And Jose Delano and Manuel Esposito had a fucking banger back and forth slugfest that resulted in a contract. So it was that good. And this told us that we had no reason to fear. Contender Series is here, and week 2 is already a fucking banger. And it would only, keep getting better from there, as far as I'm concerned, or at least maintain the same level of quality. And third week, I don't remember this one much. Maybe a bunch of stuff happened. Dante Johnson knocked out Darian. You know what's also amazing, guys? Like, how many of these fights got canceled? None of them did. Like, there were some short notice replacements for sure, like a week or two or a couple days before the event. But didn't we always have 5 fights or more every single week? How fucking lucky are we? Like, UFC, sometimes they have fucking Diego Lopez having to take on Dan Ige with like hours notice before the show. Like, no problems, no last minute cancellations, no nothing. That's fantastic, man. And Dante Johnson got a beautiful knockout of Darian Abbey. I remember that one. Manuel Souza had a huge comeback knockout after getting fucking smothered by Christian Perez, coming back and just wilting him. That was awesome. Yakiaev destroyed Ali Lawrence. I remember this. Man, the timing on his strikes is fucking amazing. I can't wait to see this dude fight again. Is that Persia? No, that's Turkey, right? That's Turkey. or Tunisia. Am I tripping? Isn't it Tunisia or something? No, it's Turkey. Yeah, I was right. Turkish fighters, stand up. Let's go. That'll, hey, if UFC likes hanging around those countries, that's a decent enough excuse to go to Turkey for an event. And then absolutely fucking sick knockout from Marcio Barbosa, back to back, absolutely brutal finishes. And then Ryan Gandra with a huge knockout too. That's good shit, man. I didn't get a perfect card at all after this. Those are like my only 2 perfect cards for the show. But you know what? That's fine as long at least I had them. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened. There aren't enough people in here. I gotta spread the word a little bit about this. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Because I'm actually getting into some facts here. All right. Let's see. Boom, 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 no, 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 da 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 da, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. She would boop, boo doo doo doo, na 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 na. Tell me more, tell me more. Did he look like a stud? Tell me more, tell me more. Was he quick in the butt? Yeah, I gotta spread this around. I gotta spread it around like it's a damn tumor. Cancer of the MMA community. That's me. Yep. Bum 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 bum. All right. Sorry. Just a little bit of spreading around. Wait a minute. Walter Walker's taking on Louis Sutherland. What? What? Whoa. Wasn't he fighting someone else and then it canceled? Who was it? Who the fuck was he going to fight? Oh, God, I remember it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just, what am I forgetting here? Oh, it was Mo Usman. I guess he got rebooked. Was that a Walker injury or was that Usman? No, it was Usman who got injured, right? Either way, they're giving Walter another fucking layup. Who the fuck is Louis Sutherland, man? They're just fishing for an excuse to get another leg lock from this guy. Like, this is actually not good, very good for Walter's career. Yeah, canceled. What happened? Yeah, Usman injury. Okay. Well, at least he gets to fight again. But against Louis Sutherland? Come on, man. Give this guy a fucking threat, man. He's clearly a phenom who deserves to get ranked. Why aren't you giving him a ranked opponent? That's a little sus to me. Anyway, all right, I'm not gonna focus on that anymore. Although that's a strange fucking matchup, isn't it? They do not want to give this guy a challenge, which is weird because like Walter Walker tapped Kennedy Nzechukwu. That's actually a really solid win at heavyweight, no less. Like that's not bad. Anyway, yeah, weird stuff, folks. I don't like how they're pampering Walter Walker a little bit. They're treating him with kid gloves. They're patting him down with kid gloves. You know what I'm saying? It's a little strange for my liking. Anyway, oh well. Okay, spreading it around just a little bit more, and then I will be off to the races. 1 second, guys. Da 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 tequila. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. All right, I'm ready to go. Okay. Let's talk about the next week. Week 3, was it? No. I just clicked this, right? Yeah, I clicked this. Yeah. All right, so those were 2 really solid weeks back to back. And then week 4, I don't remember. Contender Series 2, what the fuck was that? I'm going to look at that. And there's so many great contenders here. I can't wait to see them fight. Tommy McMillan and David Mgoyan had a war, back and forth scrap. Honestly, this is one of those fights where you give both guys contracts, but apparently Dana wasn't in the mood. But David Mgoyan gave Tommy a hell of a fight, and Tommy's lucky that he got out of it in one piece with the contract. Eduardo Henry. Oh, God, this was a boring fucking fight. I hated this fight. Mando Nalo knocked out Samuel Silva just with a counter. And that was super disappointing because Samuel beat fucking George Hardwick for the belt. And now he just gets knocked out by this Canadian dude. That was embarrassing, but it was a good finish. Then Cesare Oleksiejczuk had honestly a weird one against Theo Haig, where that fucking midget, oh my God, what was his name? Adam Copeland, right? Adam Copeland stopped it and thought it was back of the head shot, so it was a no contest. Who was the referee in charge? It was Scott Copeland, right? Like Adam Copeland's edge. If I look up Scott Copeland, UFC referee. I feel like I got it. I'm off. Gary Copeland, that's it. Horrible performance by Gary Copeland. Took away all hype from the moment. And Cesare's lucky he got a contract, because honestly, that could have left such a bad taste in Dana's mouth that he might not have gotten it otherwise. That wasn't a finish. But and John Paul Lebozniowani had the fucking knockout of the fucking night, knockout of maybe this show up to that point, with an absolutely beautiful head kick, and that would had him fucking on skates, and then the bam, perfect right hook just fucking flatlined him. Man, that was a good week. It was a weird week, but it was an all right week. Samuel Silva has a fight coming up. This is Big Boar's MMA. Yeah, he does. Oh God, who's it against? Oh my God. Let me. Hey, let's. That's a great topic for us to pivot to. Where actually no. I'll click Samuel Silva's name again, and then take a look at his upcoming title fight, because he is a champion, if I'm not mistaken, in Cage Warriors, right? Wait, if it's not Cage Warriors, then where is it? Here he is. Old Samuel Silva, brother. Yee! Who's he up against? Man, it's really unfortunate, because now there's just tape of how to fucking knock this guy out easily. That can't be good for him. Dude gets knocked down in almost every single fight he has. All right. Oh, Omar. Oh, no. I think I know this guy. This is not a good guy to come back to fight. Not at all. Didn't this guy get a fucking sick knockout in his last fight? I think I know Omar, man. Yeah. Didn't he take some short notice fight against somebody, and he fucking destroyed him? Yeah, James Power fucking murdered him, dude. It was on short notice too, if I'm not mistaken. He just fucking killed Power. Oh, this is not good. Nah, this is not good. Does he? James Power is sort of tough to beat for your first time in Cage Warriors. And he made it look easy. Dude, I think Samuel Silva's in trouble. I think Samuel Silva's in big time trouble. Silva's going to get fucking countered and then fucking taken down, ragdolled, smoked on the mat. I don't see things going very well for him. That's a scary opponent to come back to. Maybe he gets fraud checked, but if he was a fraud, he would have been checked in that first fight. That's really not good. Oh, bad for Mr. Silva. And I picked him to win against Maldonado, and he just got fucking slumped easily. What is this Contender Series 2? I gotta check this. Why are all these fucking companies just stealing Contender Series? What the hell happened here? Texas Combat Sports Promotion. Whoa! They're all in fucking gladiatorial gear. Wow. Contender Series 2, Electric Boogaloo. Majority draw. A women's knockout, 3 out of 4 rounds. What the? Whoa, 4 rounds each? Oh my god, of course you'd have a bunch of splits if it was 4 rounds. You'd have a fucking bunch of draws. Majority decision. Why do you have 4 rounds in a fight? It's like asking for a bunch of them to end in a draw. Yeah, there's a draw. A draw again. What the hell is this? Bunch of knockouts. That's wild. 4-round fights. Guy comes back in round 3, you're going to get a draw every single time. I counted like 3 draws there. What the hell? That was crazy. Cage Warriors. Yeah. Do you see that shit, Big Boars? What the hell is that? 4-round fights? What are they thinking? How do you not have an odd number of rounds? Darian Abbey versus Anthony Garisco is also happening. Anthony probably knocks him out. Probably knocks him out, I think. Darian's just a big dude with no technique. So Anthony's probably going to put him out. But honestly, he looks like shit. Christopher Ewart coming back too. Oh, Christopher Ewart. I'll check that one real quick. Coming back on the fucking regionals. It's like being the nicest guy in prison. Let's take a look at this. Christopher Ewart. Ewart Little. Wait. Oh, yeah, he lost. Canceled. Canceled last minute. Onk. It's canceled. Womp, womp, womp. Looks like he ain't coming back, Jack. That's crazy. 4 rounds. Yeah, 4 rounds, man. That's fucking draw central right there. You'd have to get a 10-8 or something. Nemia Santana got a fight in November. Interesting. Good for the tuna. Good for Nemia Santana. All right. Anyway, let's keep going through the real Contender Series. Man, these shows, non-UFC shows, are fucking crazy. Oh, God, speaking crazy, this fucking show. Carol Foro beat Dyer. That's like one of the only fights I got right here. Sanchez knocked out Blair, even though he's completely low level. Got taken down so easily. Freddie Vidal had that fucking sloppy ass fight against Felipe Franco. Who I'm it's like trauma. You're not going to forget that for the rest of your life. Thank God he got knocked out at the very end of the season. Larry and Douglas got a beautiful left hook on Cam Teague. Dude's washed, man. Fucking big red Dylan shaking right here. And then fat fucking moobs, obese, butterball, Steven Asplin. Even his profile picture is hard to look at. Knocked out Anthony Garasio in 16 seconds. Fuck you, Anthony Garasio. You're fucking dead to me. You are the fucking worst for losing to this guy right here. You have fucking muscle on your body. How the fuck do you lose to this guy? And I hope Steven Asplin gets slept in his next fight. Dude's fucking talking about sucking Dana's toes. What a freak. Fat fuck. And hey, there were a lot of finishes. So it was a good card, I guess. Just really fucking random outcomes. And it started to become the Contender Series we all know and dread. The one with no logic whatsoever. I wish Contender Series continued to the spring. Yeah, you don't want to bloat your rosters, though. You could pack them with a little too much talent. You know what I'm saying? Like 90% of these guys I'm talking about haven't been booked yet. You know, that'd be an overload. You know, how to put it? It'd be I don't know. I mean, it might be good because you get a couple contenders fighting on cards guaranteed every week. That'd be good. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Maybe it wouldn't be front loaded. Maybe you just guarantee that you'd have talent to fill in for every show and have more fights. So you know what? Yeah, I actually agree with that idea. Have Contender Series in the spring. Could always use more fights. Cam Teague's the worst I've seen to be in Contender Series twice. Yeah, why'd they bring him back? Dude got fucking smoked by Vallejos, and he hasn't looked good since. Why the fuck do you let him back on? I get wanting another Ginger Trevor Peak, but this guy ain't it. He ain't it, Chief. Anyway, next week of Contender Series, we had, this Canadian wrestler Cody Jovansek just fucking smoking this dude, Rafael Uchegbu, knocking his ass out as a wrestler, which is crazy. And he got the contract, good for him. Man, Canadians fucking delivered on Contender Series, man. Patty McCory had a really disappointing performance against Insu Huang. I think that's the last we'll ever see of Patty McCory. Dude always manages to disappoint somehow. How the fuck didn't he finish that dude in Cage Wars before he got in Contender Series? Like, have some killer instinct, you fucking tard. And then I called Tommy Gant getting the round 1 sub on Adam Livingston. Adam Bomb. I like the nickname, but he definitely exploded here. Tommy Gant fucking detonated him and fucking smoked him on the ground. Super easy. DC loved it. It was awesome. Oh, God, I did terrible this week. Oh, yeah, this Ewo guy knocked out Ali 20 seconds. God, Contender Series is random sometimes. All it takes is one punch sometimes. Bullish power. But good for Ewo. I actually like him. I thought this guy could be a star if he wins. And wouldn't you know it, that's what happened. This guy, Max and Lee, he should be fucking... he should be... what's the word for it? He should be fucking stuffed like a dead bird and put up in a museum. This dude's a fucking freak. Like, way too tall to make any progress in the UFC. Guy was just throwing fucking spinning shit. None of it was working. His sub sucked. And then Hector Soa, he lost, I think he lost his fucking dad or his mom or his brother or somebody. Dude was fucking there to put his life on the line, man. He was winning for a dead relative. And he did it, and he got a contract for a fucking decision, which is crazy. He didn't really do anything. But I guess Dana gave him like a pity contract in this case. But Max and Lee's fucking garbage, and he's way too tall for my liking. Dude's just, again, he was the fucking inspiration for Slender Man, this guy. Just super skinny, man. Guy's a fucking string bean. Anyway, that was a weird fucking week. Then what happened after that? Was it... Wait, hold on. Did I just click the same one? I just did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. God damn it. Yeah, we're getting into some nonsense here now. Luckily enough for Hank the Tank, he would turn it around quickly. And week 7 rolls around. I think this is where things really start to get good again. Though it's really hard to tell with Contender Series sometimes. This might be the start of my India arc right here, is it? I wonder. What the fuck? Fucking load, you bastard. There we go. Oh, man, this one. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I was overseas by this time. Oh my god! Uh! Jesus Christ Almighty! That thing is fucking Andy Serkis in a horror movie right there. What the fuck is that? This was not the profile picture earlier. What did they name this guy? Raphael Bipolar Tobias? God, he fits the description more and more every time I fucking see him. What the fuck is this? God, he's got the Tobey Maguire glasses and a fucking bug-eyed Pennywise Alexander Skarsgård look and the fucking mouthpiece while he's wearing clothes. What the hell is that? That thing, what is that? Can I join panel? Yeah, that's fine, Kobe. I wonder if Mailson wants to show up on panel. I haven't seen him because I know this is Mailson, but I wonder if he'd be willing to hang out on panel because it looks like Mailson has turned the corner and is now a Hank the Tank fan. So I'd like to have a conversation with the Mailson. Where is the Mailson? Or the wheelchair guru or whatever he wants to call him, Jew or whatever he wants to call himself. The link is there if you want to join, Mailson or Kobe. But I'm just going through Contender Series as a little bit of an overview to see what the season was all about, whether it delivered or not. But yeah, this fucking picture right here, fucking horrifying, dude. I hate this. Hank, be completely honest. Do you think India went to space? Ooh. I mean, they showed it in the museum. God, that rocket would explode, wouldn't it? There could be the excuse that the U.S. didn't make it to space either. It's definitely plausible that India faked it. I don't know. I think they did do it. They did it randomly. Like they had just enough good engineers and just enough parts from overseas that they got it done. And then they never did it again because they're shit. I think they did it once. They probably did it once, but could have easily faked it. Could have easily just made it up. I wouldn't put it past them. They're propaganda machines. But yeah, Raphael Tobias submitted this dude Jair de Oliveira, and this guy's fucking looks like Bruno's looks like Gene Silva's fucking autistic cousin. So, and we know Gene Silva's autistic. So this is a whole new level. This is bipolar disorder right here. But anyway, Javier Reyes then knocked out Justice Torres. I'm super happy this happened because I actually watched Javier Reyes do an entrance and make his entrance at an LFA show in Santa Cruz. And he was super entertaining, did fucking Michael Jackson Thriller. Like, I want to see this dude do some crazy custom entrances in the UFC. That's what I'm looking forward to. Like, his debut, and he's doing fucking Billie Jean, fucking doing the moonwalk, you know, or fucking Rick Astley's Take on Me, you know. Maybe, or fucking Prince. Dude, Javier Reyes doing Prince would be fucking sick. But, yeah. I want to see this dude more in the UFC, so I'm super happy he got the win, but I did not pick him. And then, wait, do I have any? Did anybody hop on? No, not yet. Okay, that's all right. Who do you think will go far from the season of Contender Series? Let me take a look at the. Let me speed run all the results I've been talking about so far. I will answer your question, Anakin. We don't have to be rich to be my girl. Week 1. Let's go through week 1. I think Susurkayev looked awful early on, but I think he's going to improve as time goes on. I really do. I think he's going to look better and better with each fight. I think he trains with Shemaya for a reason. Someone told me that wacky kooky Mailson guy is busy. Ah, you heard it through the grapevine, huh? Someone whispered to a friend, to a friend, to a friend, to you. that Maelson was busy. I see. You heard it through the grapevine. And I tell you, Maelson's about to lose his mind. Honey, honey, yeah. Okay, he's busy. Whatever. That's fine. Ramiro Jimenez could do well, but I don't see him getting ranked. Josh Hawkett. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Does he do well? No, he doesn't. He gets fucking put out by a top 15 guy. That's what I'm saying. Cam Rouston could easily be ranked. I actually see Cam Rouston getting ranked very easily. So I would definitely say Cam Rouston has a future. Jose Delano, I have no idea. I see him being like, what is it? Who's that guy that always has good fights? I see him being an Esteban Ribovic type. Hey, Kobe Wiggle. Good to see you, my main man. How's it going, Kobe? Private chat, I believe, is on the right side of StreamYard if you want to use that. Unless you want to talk, in which case I'm fine with that too. But private chat's on the right. Jose Delano is going to be like a Ribovic. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of charisma. Nice Wiggles pick, by the way. Hey, that's vintage Wiggles right there. That's pretty good. Kobe is here. Did you return to StreamYard? I'm here in StreamYard, Kobe. I don't return to it full time because I literally can't spend too much time in here, or else they're not going to allow me to stream anymore. So I have limited time in StreamYard. Dante Johnson, he gets put out by somebody. Manuel Souza got out grappled easily. Yakyaev. Yakyaev could go pretty far. I think he could be ranked. Marcio Barboza in 145. I see him being like a Joe Anderson Brito type. Doesn't go far. Ryan Gondra, who fucking knows? These guys are low level. So I will break down each one of these people to see if they're UFC material, if they go far. So Tommy McMillan, 145. Why do I see Tommy McMillan somehow cracking like top 10, top 15? I sort of see it, don't you? Like he turns into an Alex Caceres type, and then goes on a nice little run, and then he gets stopped in his tracks. I see that happening. Maldonado, lightweight. Somebody puts him out early. He's Canadian. It's going to happen. Cesare Oleksiejczuk, 185. Something tells me he's going to have the same fate as his brother. He's going to look really good, and then somebody's just going to fucking fraud check him at some point and like rip him to the body and just put him out, and then he's stuck in limbo. And then at 170, this guy Jean-Paul Lebos-Noyani. Why do I see him going on like an Ian Gary run where he's like putting out dudes and super tall and lanky and technical and doing really well? And he's got wrestling too. People forget, man. He's primarily a wrestler and he knocked this dude out with a head kick. People forget, man. He's a marauder. Like I see a lot of potential for Lebos-Noyani. I'll be honest. I think he could go pretty far if he wanted to. And then week 5, Carol Foro, 115. Could easily see her getting top 15. Women's divisions are so shallow. Samuel Sanchez at 155. Someone's going to put him out, and then he's going to be stuck outside the rankings. Valerian Douglas at 145. He's got a lot of power. Why do I see someone fucking choking him out, though, or like taking him down and subbing him, I don't think he makes it. Or maybe he gets very close, but he doesn't make it. That's what I think. And Steven Asplin, they're going to give him layups, and then somebody's going to fucking take him down and fucking destroy him. That's what I think. Someone's going to take him down. He'll accept bottom position. He'll deal with actual power, and then someone's going to put him out. Dude isn't getting even close to the rankings. All right, moving on. Week 6. Cody Chovansek, 135. He'll be like a Cody Gibson. He won't go anywhere. and somebody's gonna fucking put him out. I don't know. He didn't show me much. Guy, I guess, has decent striking, but somebody's gonna be faster and quicker and more stronger and more powerful than him. He'll get fucking fraud checked. Tommy Gant at lightweight. He's a basic wrestler though. Benoit Saint-Denis could destroy him. Joe Alvarez could destroy him. Frivola could put him out. He is an American wrestler, but Moicano could fucking kill him. Benil would smoke him. Patty'd sub him. I don't see Tommy Gant making it into the rankings. Iwo Baranowski at 205 has a bunch of power. I could easily see Iwo Baranowski cracking the top 15. And Hector Souza, he's a tall bantamweight. Do I see him making it that far? Could happen. That could happen. Kyler Phillips somehow made it in the top 15. Hector Souza could be ranked, but he won't make it that far. Hey, yo, Lloyd the bartender. Like, fucking, where, dude? Like, where's my cigarette, Lloyd? Like, give me a fucking beer, scotch on the rocks, no ice. Okay, I want it shaken, not stirred. I want some fucking dirty it up with a cherry on top, and like, I need a pack of cigarettes, dude, to wash it down. Dude, I need something to fucking counteract this fucking wetness I have in my fucking throat, dude. Like, I'm sick, man. I'm sick, like the bartender. Like, I need a stiff drink and a quick idea. Okay, make me want to do something terrible, like the bartender. I feel like fucking murdering someone, dude. Where? All right, Rafael Tobias, 205. He's got some wrestling. Is that enough? No, it's not. Someone's going to put his lights out before he gets in the top 15. 145, Javier Reyes. Somebody puts him out. I think somebody puts him out before he gets ranked. And then he middles around. Jaisla Chavez, 125. Split against the 6-2 girl. The 6-1 girl. Nah, she ain't making it far. Murtazali Magomedov knocks this dude out at 145. Could easily be an Evloev. So who knows what his potential is. I think he gets ranked. And then Montas Kondravitius knocked out a barber. He knocked out his barber, man. That's pretty messed up when you knock out your own barber. When he's styling up your hair and then his reward is he gets knocked out. That's pretty messed up from this Mantis fella, the old prey Mantis. I think he's going to get some nice fights, and then eventually someone's going to fucking break him. And then he's going to middle outside the rankings. I think that's what's going to happen. Yeah, lied the bartender. Like, women did. Like, am I right? I didn't even mean to touch the little bastard, dude. Where? My wife is such a pain in the ass that she just can't let me finish my studies, dude. Where? Like, what the fuck, dude? Why can't I just have some fucking time for some peace to make my round robin parlays without this bitch fucking yapping her mouth off and keeping me from my work? All work and no play makes Giuliano a dull kid, dude. Like, word. All right. Week 7 makes me a dull predictor, dude. Word. Like, fucking goddamn it. What? I need that drink, dude. Where's the fucking drink? Why aren't you betting my tab on this? Why can't we do a $5 bet really quick, dude? All right. Week 8. I remember this one being a fun one, though maybe I am wrong. Yo, Kobe Wiggle. Did you watch any Contender series, Kobe? Did you watch any highlights from the Contender series? This is a really good show, Kobe. Like, with a lot of future prospects and really nasty fucking violence and fights. Let me see what Kobe said. What did Kobe say? What did Kobe say? Kobe. Yes, Kobe did. And Kobe is based for that. Because Kobe knows that Contender Series is goated. Kobe knows that Contender Series is where it's at. It's the cream of the crop. Ooh, yeah. Rashid will get signed for a short notice fight, I feel. Wait, Rashid. Oh, Vagabov. Yeah. A lot of these guys who won and didn't get contracts will get let in on short notice against these guys. They got a lot of potential, but they just, they weren't exciting that night, but they'll be needed to fill some space at some point. And then I'll probably get in, but it'll be really boring for his entire career, which will suck. It'll suck, Anakin. And then Curtis Campbell destroyed Demba Sek with the knee to the body against the fence, put him out cold. What a fucking badass way to win a fight, especially given that people mostly identify you as a grappler and a submission artist, and then you do that. Like, dude, I'm fucking hyped for Curtis Campbell, dude. This guy has everything. Got the personality, the fucking glasses, and the pink trunks, and dude is a fucking scouser on the mic. Like, perfect, dude. Perfect. Like, this is the guy you want to win Contender Series. So, super big success. Actually, I need to... How far does Rashid go? 125. Dude, Rashid Vagabov could make it into the rankings. If he's a dominant wrestler like a Mokaev, he could be in the rankings, but he won't be champion. He'll get kicked out of the UFC before that. Curtis Campbell, 145. He could fill in for the Bryce Mitchell. He could fill in the Bryce Mitchell model for featherweight. Could easily happen. Christopher Alvidrez knocked out Cubanza at the Copa. The Cubanza. Just knocked out this fucking Democratic Republic of Congo, man. Yo, Hank the Tank. He knocked out this Congolese man. Yo. And but Christopher Alvidrez knocked him out. Knocked out the Congo man. I'm super pissed. 170. Welterweight. He's a Kung Fu guy. Kung Fu guys don't go far. He won't make it into the rankings. Someone's going to knock him out. Luis Jordan. Where is he? Where is he on the Toronto card? Where is he on the Canada card? He's not there. Charles Jourdain asked to have his brother Luis on the Canada card this Saturday, and he's not there. Instead, Charles is there. And guess what, guys? I predict he's going to get fucking schooled by a Davy Grant, baby. Yet another Davy Grant underdog win. Fucking free money from Davy Grant. Dangerous Davy Grant. Fucking bet on it. I'm not going to encourage you guys to bet. I'm not going to fucking burn your money, But I would bet my bottom dollar that Davy Grant's going to fucking beat the shit out of Charles Jourdain. And Unk's still going to have it once again. Keep doubting the motherfucker. He's going to prove you wrong. But anyway, Luis Jordan, speaking of proving people wrong, Diaz was the betting favorite, if I'm not mistaken. And everybody who was in the know knew that Luis Jordan was going to fucking smoke him. Dude's a really good wrestler, dominant on the feet, scary power. And he fucking submitted the BJJ guy. Fighting Nerds are so cooked, man. Fighting Nerds era is over. I don't think we're going to have a win from a Fighting Nerd ever again. They're like royally cooked. So fade the Fighting Nerds now, guys. It went from it went from picking every Fighting Nerd in their fight to fading every single one. They are so done. They're done and dusted. Where does Luis Jourdain go? At 135. Why do I see him middling around like Charles Jourdain? Why do I see him not getting ranked? I just see it happening. Damian Penis. That's right. It's Damian Penis. That's his last name. Penis. Let's be real, guys. It's Damian Penis. And he got to change his nickname to Big. He's Big Penis. The Damian Penis. He knocked out Vitor Costa easily. Where's this dude from? What's that country? Let me check that real quick. What the fuck is this country? Aruba. my Karuba. Oh, here it goes again. Here they go. That's the Baba Yaga. It's my Aruba. And this guy, Damien Penis, knocked him out. Knocked him out with his penis. He crossed him. He jabbed him up with the penis. And I don't know. I guess he's got power, 185. Maybe he's like Jerkus, where he goes a pretty long way and it's shocking. Like, could happen. He's got power. Could happen. Let's get to the next one. Anybody else have something for Hank the Tank? Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh, shit. Pink Panther. Yes, sir. I'm excited for this kid. I think this kid's got a future. I'm really looking forward to seeing him fight some more. Good old Curtis Campbell. He sort of looks like fucking Kurt Cobain, more like it. He's got the look. Yeah, he sort of looks like Kurt with the glasses on. Congo been losing lately. Yeah, they're more ways than one. Even in the East Coast. No Rat Garbage or Louis on Canada makes no sense. Yeah, Rat Garbage. Wait, Rat Garbage. Who's Rat Garbage again? Oh, Mandonalo. Yeah, why didn't they have Mandonalo on there? UFC's so lazy. They don't think ahead at all, do they? Diaz trains at the Fighting Nerds, I believe. Yeah, and that's why he lost. They're all losers now. None of them can get a win to save their lives. Fade them every time. Nalo. Yeah. Oh, diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. Nalo. Anyway, wait, did I give the potential of that week 7 guy? Diarrhea, cha-cha-cha. Week 8. Oh yeah, I did give the potential of the penis. What is the penis potential? Anyway, Luke Fernandez, 205 Cage Fury. That's never a good sign. He's knocked out this dude in 15 seconds. Somebody probably puts him out too, since he's from Cage Fury. Probably has no technique. Probably a bust. Luis Felipe Diaz cured the rear naked choke. God, I don't remember any of this. 185 middleweight. Nah, it doesn't make it far. Imanol Rodriguez with the uppercut to knock out Roque. 125, eh? He could be like a Jose Ochoa or a Joshua Van. He's either going to be on the outskirts of the rankings or he's going to be like top 10 to top 15. That's my prediction. Because that dude got schooled by what was his name? Morales. Joseph Morales. He got fucking schooled by Joseph Morales. As long as Joseph is there, Imanol ain't making it far. He'll probably be outside the rankings or top 10 to top 15. And then Adrian Luna Martinetti and Mark Vologden had the fight of the century, apparently. The fucking greatest fight of all time. And it was in the fucking Apex for Contender Series. Jesus Christ. But these two had a bloody war. Best fight of the entire season. Absolutely insane fight. But neither man backed down. Both beat the shit out of each other. And they both got contracts because of it. But 135, eh? Nah. These dudes are going to be like Davy Grants. These guys are going to be like, what are some other ones I can name? What are some other 135 guys? Bantamweights. Like Peyton Talbot's, like Felipe Lima's, like where dude, like fucking Damon Blackshears. Like they have potential, but they keep getting into scraps. Nobody cares. Thinking about some other ones. What are some other guys outside of the top 15 at bantamweight? Why am I blanking? Oh fuck. All right, I'm looking up some bantamweights. Yeah, like a Charles Jourdain, like let me think of some other ones. Like a Basharat, like a Taylor Lapilus, Miles Johns, Sirhi City, and who was that guy he fought twice? And Ramon Tavares, like, yeah, they fit that. They're like a Sirhi City or Ramon Tavares. They're not going far. And Zainikov apparently dominated. Lucas Caldas looked decent. 155. I don't think he makes it far. I think somebody figures him out. I don't think he's going to go that far. Perugentino did not belong in there. No, he did not. No. Absolute jobber. I wanted Hedrick to win. A shame. He was doing good. Daly dropped Diaz. Oh, yeah, he dropped Diaz, huh? Yeah, but then Felipe came back. So that shows a skill level. It's not high. We're getting subbed by Diaz. Early, Vlogden and Adrian should be fun in the UFC. They'll be fun, and they'll have a lot of great fights, but they won't make it far, I think. Where are you going to dash to? I am dashing to... I honestly don't want to really talk about it because I know people who are willing to give away real-life info, but let's say I have an opportunity to make some cheddar. I have an opportunity to get a nice check. So I'm going to something to in order to obtain that. So yeah, I'm heading to a random location to, prepare for something that's coming up. It's gonna make me some moolah. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. So Magomed Zainikov, he's not going to be lightweight material, I don't think. He's not going to get ranked. All right, let's get to the last one. This was a really good week, by the way. Week 10, fucking cherry on top, man. Wes Schultz with a Suloev stretch. Let's go, dude. Fucking banana split Suloev stretch. Grabbing the fucking leg and pulling it. Oh, there we go. That loosened something. Pulled the leg back, ripped at the fucking muscle on the bone. The Cage Warriors Italian bum tapped out. Let's go. Good for Wes Schultz. 185 though. No, this dude's gonna get fucked up. He's gonna get smoked his first fight at middleweight. I'm guaranteeing it. Jovan Leka beat Azamat Nuftilayev. I called this. I called Leka winning. But it was by decision, so he doesn't get a contract. Oh, well. Maybe he'll get called up short notice for something. I doubt he goes far. Michael Oliveira, brother. Let's go. Military man. Got the contract. knocked out this dude, Victor Valenzuela from Venezuela. Victor was not the victor. Michael Oliveira put him out with a deadly fucking combination. Absolutely brutal stuff. Put him out cold. 170, huh? 170, huh? Who's ranked at welterweight? Because I see this dude may be fitting in with the ranks. Let's take a look at this. Not Japanese, you fucker. Oh my god. Why the fuck is it in Japanese? Stop! Fucking idiots. Goddamn fucking VPN. I will end you. The fuck is it? There you are. Stop. Fucking Japanese bullshit. Disconnect. Fuck you. All right. Here we go. All right. So Kevin Holland's there. Oh, my God. Dude, if you just feed fucking Kevin Holland to Michael Oliveira, he'd knock him out. D-Rod, he probably knocks D-Rod out. Jeff Neal, he could put him out. Burns, definitely. There's a lot of potential for Michael Oliveira. He could get ranked. There is an easy path to victory for Michael Oliveira. Easy path to top 10, top 15. Marwan Rahiki then got fucking brutalized by Malumba and then somehow rallied, got back up, and knocked Malumba out instead. 145er. You're getting almost put out by this guy, Malumba. You honestly might not have been even getting a contract if the guy landed with a few more good punches. Nah, he's not making it far. This dude's going to get slept by somebody. Then Juan Diaz got a spinning back elbow knockout on Juan Il-Quan. Absolutely fucking insane. My heart broke. I really like Juan Il-Quan. He's really entertaining on the mic. Super entertaining to watch too. Really technical. But he got put out by a really gross sounding spinning back elbow. Really brutal stuff. Juan was getting pieced up. 135, though, I see Juan just getting lost in the mix, lost in the shuffle, you know? Like, if he was getting beaten up by Juan in that second round, somebody else is going to beat. Like, can't you see Kyler Phillips, like, schooling him or something, or Rob Font, or even Marcus McGee could beat him up, you know? I don't think he makes it that far. And Levi Rodriguez, 205, put out Freddie Vidal. Let me look at the light heavyweight rankings, actually. Zhang Ming Yang. Nah, Zhang is too flabby. He's too out of shape. He doesn't look sculpted like a fucking god. He's not, he's not muscly. Somebody's gonna fucking take him down and destroy him. I got a feeling someone's gonna chin this kid. I don't think he has the athleticism to make it into the rankings. And there you go. That is all of Hank's. That is all every single week of Contender Series and how much potential each athlete has. There are a few that'll probably make the rankings. I honestly didn't see any of them getting a belt, but I think some make it into the top 10, maybe some even top 5, but no champions. Contenders, not champions. That's my opinion. It's still a really fun season. Super fun season. How good is Mansoor? He's honestly not great. Good, knocked out Cody Brundage with a headbutt. Couldn't fucking finish him normally. I think Mansoor's going to get taken down and fucking pulverized by somebody eventually. West versus Cody Brundage next. Cody Brundage will find some way to lose without losing. Guaranteed. Yo, hello MMA. Ooh, woo. All I wanna do is smoke weed and listen to the ooh, woo, woo. MMA, ooh, woo. Michael Oliveira versus D-Rod. Yeah, I think Oliveira would probably smoke him. Have a good stream, Hank. Thank you, MMA, ooh, woo. It's probably wrapping up if we're being honest. But Hank the Tank, I actually want to share some of my predictions before I wrap this up because I did work a little bit on some picks, did cover some fights, break them down a little bit. Let's take a look at what some of the picks that Hank has gone through. I got 6 out of 13 locked in so far. I think this girl, Tainara Lisboa, is going to beat this Canadian chick by decision. I think Lisboa's an experienced sort of Muay Thai kickboxer in the UFC. And Croden, she has a lot of finishes, but it's against rotten competition. She's not going to be ready for Lisboa. Lisboa's going to beat the shit out of her. And then Azamat Bekaev against Yusri Belgarui. I think that old Bekawev's going to knock out Belgarui in round 1. I think he's going to take him down. Probably going to fucking finish him with ground and pound on the mat. This dude is a scary finisher. He's a killer. But there is a chance that Bekaev could also just beat Belgarui by decision because Belgarui's never been knocked out in MMA. So we will see. And then Stephanie Luciano against this random girl, Raven from fucking Teen Titans, Ravena Oliveira. Luciano beat, what's her face? Who'd she beat? Talita Alankar. She beat her by unanimous decision in the rematch. It's pretty good. Not bad. I think Talita Alankar is better than Ravena Oliveira. I'll tell you that much. Sam Hughes, she loses a split too, but Sam Hughes, easy to underestimate Sam Hughes. She's a very good underdog to pick consistently. Sam Hughes, I believe she's on a 2-fight win streak too. So Sam Hughes is not a bad loss. She took it to her split. That's not bad. I think Ravena Oliveira is just some fucking low-level bum. I think he's going to try to take Luciano down. She won't be able to. And Lisboa, Tainara Lisboa beat the shit out of her. So who's to say Luciano won't either? I'm praying for this outcome, guys. Praying that Drew Dober knocks out this guy, Kyle Propolek. Propolek sucks. He's not UFC level. He was put in on short notice against BSD. Benoit Saint-Denis beat the shit out of him. Couldn't finish him, though. And then couldn't knock him out and then took him down and subbed him. Drew Dober, I don't think he's going to wrestle here. I think his game's way too basic. His brain cells are gone. He's not going to wrestle. He's going to throw, and I think he's going to win the exchanges here against Prepoluk. I think Prepoluk doesn't like pressure. Maybe he starts dealing with some Drew Dober power, and that puts him out for the first time. Might not happen. Dober might win a decision, or he leaves him in the fight long enough that Prepoluk chins Dober and puts him out. It could easily happen. I'm so scared about it. But I feel like Drew Dober is going to pressure him, and he's not going to like it. I think he's going to eat a shot that he hasn't dealt with before. I think he's going to deal with unprecedented power. I think Dober's going to put him out, but could easily swing the other way. And then Danny Barlow taking on Jordan Santos. I think Barlow's going to get round 2 knockout of Jordan because Jordan just pressures, but then gets countered easily and looked really bad against Ozzy Diaz. Ozzy Diaz almost put him out in round 2. Danny Barlow's awful. Got fucking smoked by Sam Patterson. Had nothing for him. Had nothing for Nikolay Veretennikov either, and Nikolay sucks. Knocked out Josh Quinlan way too late. But something tells me that Jordan Santos is just not going to like anything given back to him by Danny Barlow. I don't think he's going to like the power. I think he's going to start to crumble. And I think he's going to get put out by a right hand in round 2. Or no, it's the left hand to God. He's going to get put out by the left hook. Sam Patterson smokes everyone. That's not a bad loss. Yeah, that's why I'm picking Danny Barlow. You know, it's not a bad loss to have, but he did get knocked out really early. Like, really early. Really early. That was it's still not a good look. But Jordan Santos also got beaten handily by Ozzy Diaz, which might be even worse. So, I don't think he's going to like the power. And then, I'm picking Hyun Sung Park to beat Bruno Silva, to sub him in round 3. Since Silva tends to get finished in round 3 very often late in the fight. I think Bruno Silva's going to get stung up with body shots. Bruno Silva looks like a shell of himself. Let's be real. he was getting out-rustled and out-muscled by Cody Durden and beaten up before he just knocked Cody Durden out with a random shot. Just got a fluke fucking very lucky punch. And Manel Kape and Joshua Van beat the shit out of him. I think Hyun Sung Park is a decent prospect, and that's all you need. If he has decent striking, he'll light up fucking Bruno Silva. Silva won't like any of it. He'll get ripped to the body and then start to gas out in round 3 and get subbed. Get finished late in the fight. So give me Hyun Sung Park to get a random, round 3 finish after Bruno Silva gasses out once again. And then, guys, I'm picking him. I'm picking Davy Grant. Dangerous Davy, dude. Charles Jourdain, I don't think he's going to like the pressure of Davy Grant. I think Grant is going to stuff everything Charles Jourdain has for him. I think he's going to turn that into some back takes of his own. On the feet is where I'm scared. I'm scared that Jourdain might beat up Davy Grant on the feet and hit him with some nice headshots and really wobble him. But Davy Grant's just so technical and he's so evasive, and he always makes it a war that he wins on the feet. Like close fights with folks, but he almost beat Daniel Marcos, man. That's really good. Beat Ramon Taveras so easily. I think Damon Blackshear and Ramon Taveras are on the level of Charles Jourdain. When's the last time Jourdain outstruck somebody? When's the last time he really looked impressive on the feet and got a knockout? When did that happen? When do he look like a pro on the feet? He never looks like a pro on the feet. He gets outstruck, man. He's no bueno on the feet anymore. I think Davy Grant is going to stuff all the takedowns and then reverse, and on the feet, I think he's just going to I think he's going to run circles around him. I think he's going to make it a Davy Grant fight. And Davy Grant always wins a Davy Grant fight. It just happens. I have no faith in Jourdain to be a great striker anymore. He's not. Trey Waters got KO'd quick too. Yeah, he did. That's true. Didn't Jourdain KO Korean Superboy? Did he? Yeah, but when was that? How long ago was that? Yeah, he knocked him out, but that was in 2019. 2019. Marcelo Rojo is not Davy Grant. And he hasn't gotten a knockout since 2021. 2021. And on the feet, he looks mid. Doesn't look like somebody who outstrikes Davy Grant. No. Davy Grant's going to fucking old crafty fet this dude and figure him out and make the pace his own and find a way to win. That's just what Davy Grant does. He could fucking submit him. He could submit Charles Jourdain and take the back and win the round back and then get a sub. I've seen it happen, man. I don't know. I think Davy Grant is way too technical for Jourdain. Jourdain may be faster, but Davy Grant's eventually going to start chopping the legs and kicks to the body and flashy, quick, little slick combinations. And then all of a sudden, Jourdain's going to look lost in there. I really do think so. I think Giggy's going to get out-strategized. That's what I got so far. I need to finish the rest of my picks. And I will do that shortly. So look forward to Hank's preview and picks for DeRitter versus Allen. Jesus Christ, what a terrible main event. On Saturday. No, not on Saturday. Look forward to my preview and picks on Thursday. I will have them out Thursday, midday Thursday. Midday Thursday. CJ. And yeah, I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling excited. Helping out Cam Hassel and Larry CTM if he accepts my help. I will help lead one of those two to victory on Saturday. So look to, if you guys have been catching it up on Clown Streams at all and the stuff on Kick, make sure to tune in to, except for Kobe Wiggle. Please don't do it, Kobe Wiggle. Don't watch that guy's stuff. please. But if you're not Kobe Wiggle, tune in to the kick stream on Saturday. The Mecca winner will be crowned, and I am hoping it will be one of my coached guys as part of my Mecca Alliance. So look forward to that. Hank will be coaching one of those two to victory. W stream, thank you, Big Boars MMA. Yeah, that's gonna do it. And it will do it for Hank the Tank. This random ass stream. Preview and picks will be way more directly themed and straightforward. So look forward to that. And until then, I've been Hank the Tank. You have been the Troopers and Grinders, including Kobe and Big Boars MMA. And of course, you too have escaped the war zone for now. Oh God, he's got a leg! Ah, he's going for a banana split! Oh no, the banana split, the solo F stretch. Oh my God, he's tearing his quad.